welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is Anna's Thoughts and Musical Parodies, and I am Anna, your hostess. So Saturdays are always about some type of politics or, social issues or whatnot. And I had a different video originally planned that I made, but that is going to just be on BitChute because honestly, I think it would probably get me kicked off of YouTube. So the link for BitChute is going to be in the description of this video. But thank you so much for being here as well. And today we are going to talk about the homelessness issue throughout Southern California. I have footage from a few different cities and how that compares to how the response is to the illegal immigrants who have been coming in quite a bit lately. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy that. But first, I am attempting to make this my career, and if you feel like I've earned it and you want to support this channel, you can do that starting at just $3 a month on Patreon, where you will get exclusive content every month that nobody else gets, and you'll also get discounts on all of the merchandise that I've ever designed or ever will design in the future. Speaking of which, there are some plans in the works to put this photo onto some new merch to go along with my Learning How to Skateboard series. The link will always be in the description, so if you want to check that out, I would greatly appreciate it. Here is a little sample of what you will see.
Should I do my mask like this?
Up to you.
Well, it's better. It sounds better.
Yeah, you can
like
take
this.
it off.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I can take it off?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, yeah, that's even better.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to start now?
Yeah, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder.
That's me catching up to the skateboard. And so the city of San Diego was, and apparently still is, doing a program called Project Room Key, which puts homeless people who test positive for COVID-19 into hotel rooms in order to recover. The program was apparently set to end in February of 2021, but I looked up the statistics of it on ca.gov, and in March and April this month of 2021, there were still 640 rooms occupied. So at least they've been doing something about the homeless population, but it's kind of sad in my opinion that it took COVID happening to really do anything, because I see them all the time all over the place and still do. That footage that I got at the beginning, at least some of it was very, very recent. But there was a lot of money spent on this project, taxpayer money, as you saw a little bit ago, $100 million, which ended up housing only 5,000 people. And you'd think that there would be cheaper options, like the convention center in San Diego, which according to my research was housing homeless people, but as far as I can tell now, they just have a lot of illegal immigrants there. So this is literally like right in my hometown. Dozens of teen migrants housed at San Diego Convention Center, isolated after testing positive for COVID. So if Joe Biden hadn't had basically invited illegal immigrants into the country by saying that there would be no deportations for the first 100 days of his presidency, we wouldn't be dealing with a big surge of people with COVID, supposedly, who are taking up the space that our homeless citizens could have been using to try to get back on their feet. A lot of homeless people here are actually kind of lazy and want to just depend on donations from random people and the government and everything, as are a lot of illegal immigrants who come in illegally. I'm not talking about the ones who do it the right way and take the time and the effort to do things the right way and actually want to be American citizens. Those people are pretty awesome. But I just don't see why a country that already has tons of homeless people who are citizens of their own country, why would they just ignore them and bring in illegal immigrants and give them the space that the homeless people could be using and use the taxpayer resources for people who aren't even supposed to be there. Of course, I do know, though, the reason is to gain money and power and votes for the Democrat Party. It's just the constant age-old cycle of here's some free stuff, here's some leniency on the law, so now you're going to vote for me, and if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, you ain't Mexican, blah, blah, blah. And the cycle continues, and that's California, folks. But rather than just complain about it and just talk about it on the internet, I suggest that we take some action. One suggestion that I heard recently that anybody can do, and I thought it was a good idea, is whenever you're in public somewhere like an airport or a gym or wherever where a TV is playing and something like MSNBC or CNN is on, request that they change the channel. And if they won't, maybe don't go to that business anymore. Another thing that you can do is look up on ca.gov if you live here, or look up your state's, government website. Find the contact information for the people in charge where you live and write them some emails, send them some calls, asking what they're going to do about the homeless population or whatever else is of concern to you. I will leave the ca.gov website in the description for anybody who lives here who wants to do that. And that's the video for today. Thank you again so much for being here. Don't forget to click the thumbs up since you made it all the way to the end, and share with other people who would also find it interesting, or just put it on your social media. If you really enjoyed it, check out the links in the description to support the channel, and have a wonderful night, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time zone you are in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.